It's nice. I like a boucle.
Yeah.
Boucle is very in.
Is it?
Mixed textures. Yeah, lovely natural words.
Yeah, you a fan?
Yeah, lovely.
What is it? Are you actually officially an ambassador at Marks and Spencer?
Yeah.
So what does that mean? What does ambassading? What do you get for that? Are you allowed to discuss this publicly?
Well, I am it public. I live it.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. Secret ambassador would be pointless, wouldn't it?
Very foolish. Yeah. But no, I work with them as a brand. Yeah, they're great. They're great people.
Do you get everything? Can you get anything you want from Marks and Spencer's free?
No. Well, I've never asked.
Okay.
But
they send you shit.
But they occasionally send me things to
and
try.
Then, you know the
lovely.
big chocolate bars that become that go viral.
Yes.
And then they become very hard to get hold
Yes.
of. Do you get priority access to those?
On occasion, yes. Yeah.
Like you got the big boy.
I think I did get the big boy quite early on.
Yeah, okay.
So to speak. Yeah. I'm Tom Allen, and I'm going to be a guest on the Romesh Ranganathan show.
It's the Romesh Ranganathan show.
Oh, shut up, Romesh.
Let's intro you. My guest today is a British comedian, presenter, and writer. Best known for The Apprentice, You're Fired, Cooking with the
I've
Stars.
left that now.
I know. I mean, that show's dead now.
No,
Cooking
that's
with
not what I said. That's not what I said.
Cooking with the Stars and British Bake Off and Extra Slice, as well as sellout stand-up shows, performances on Live at the Apollo and the Royal Variety Show. He's got a new podcast, Pottering,
Wow.
and a novel out in March. He's the most dapper comedian I know. It's Tom Allen, everybody.
Well, thank you.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for
Thank you.
coming
I'm
on.
still trying to get myself settled in this seat.
Well, you were all about the boucle when you first
I like
arrived.
the
Now you don't like
texture.
them.
I like the texture. I'm just struck with my positioning.
You can take the cushion out.
Yeah, it might. You could take the cushion out.
Do you want to try it without the
I've
cushion?
got a theory about cushions. I think they're a conspiracy. I don't think they add any more comfort to a chair. A chair's designed to be comfortable to sit in, and then you add this extra lump. Why would you need that?
Yeah, but can I just offer a counterpoint?
Well, sure. This is the sort of hard-hitting discussion.
Yeah, but
you're famous
in a
for.
podcast setting, obviously you can't put the cushion wherever you want. But like when you're at home, it's quite nice. You know, you might want some comfort here, so you put the cushion. You know, like.
Oh no, I sit in a chair like this when I'm at home, very upright.
Do you?
Yeah, very upright.
Okay, well, fair enough then. You can put it down if
Would
you
you like
want.
me to take the cushion?
No,
Tom?
no, I don't want to cause a fuss.
No. Well,
I don't
mean
like
that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
It's going to look a bit weird. You sort of clutching a cushion.
Now it looks like I'm going to a sort of dinner dance.
He's got a boucle, a phallic mic, and a clutch.
Yes, I feel kind of glamorous.
Yeah, you look glamorous.
No, thank you.
Where's the suit from?
Marks and Spencer's.
Is it really?
Yeah. Thank you.
I want to move into wearing suits more.
Oh, look, can't you just leave one thing for other people? Jeez, has to have that as well now.
No, I'm saying I like.
You look good in a suit, yeah.
But what I mean is, if I turned up in a suit today, there'd be a reaction, right? And then there has been a reaction to you wearing a suit. But what I mean is, you're a suit guy, you know.
Well, I guess I do like wearing suits. I like the way my dad always said, clothes aren't about how they make you look; they're about how they make you feel.
Right. And how do you
And
feel in a suit?
I feel smarter. I feel like I'm ready for the day, ready for work when I'm in a suit.
Do you think it changes your vibe?
Yes, I think
Yeah.
so. I like myself more when I
You look so good.
No,
you
I
know.
appreciate it.
I mean, there's no point getting compliments about how you dress from a less well-dressed person.
You're very well dressed. You just happen to have a different style.
Yeah.
Would you like to wear? You wore suits at the BAFTA Awards. You look great. In that.
Yeah. What
In a
had to?
jacket.
There was no choice.
Yeah, very strict.
And then
right?
when I first signed for the Off the Curb, they asked me to. I got asked to do one of those industry showcases.
Oh yeah.
You know, so they invite all these TV people, and then the idea is you do something, and then somebody comes up to you and goes, "We could see you on this," and basically, Flow, Off the Curb had decided as a collective that they didn't like what I was wearing at the showcase.
Oh, which one?
Tom, I'm almost embarrassed to tell you.
What did you wear?
So I had a pair of kind of slightly baggy jeans. I've got no issue with that. I'm a baggy. I mean, I'm not baggy today, but I'm a big fan of baggy. It's what I was wearing on the top half that was the issue.
What were you wearing? Bikini?
No, a bikini would have been better than what I wore. I wore a jumper that had a fake shirt underneath it. Do you know what? Do you know what I mean?
remember that very vividly as a thing as a kid, like a V-neck jumper with a fake
and
T-shirt
then
inside it.
But this was a shirt, but it stopped here. And then the sleeves went up to here. Like, it wasn't, it looks like you're wearing a shirt under a jumper, but you're not.
Oh, that's very novel. But the sort of thing that you would have as a kid, or was it sort of... Did you ever have anything like that as a kid?
Probably, yeah.
The sort of thing I remember, my brother and I would be dressed in to go to like Gene and Dennis's house.
Yeah.
Gene and Dennis have invited us for lunch. You're both going to wear this.
Yeah.
These lovely new jumpers.
So for some reason I thought that would look good.
Well, maybe you were still in
And
that
then
mode.
Flo had to phone me the next day. They'd obviously had a discussion about it in the office.
Oh no.
And she said, I think it's probably worth thinking. I think it's probably worth thinking about what your image might be going forward.
I'm sure they have that conversation with everybody.
Well, I don't think they have it with everybody. I caused an intervention, and so then then for the next couple of months I dabbled with different looks, and one of them was a suit.
Oh,
but what that experience taught me was the fit is everything.
Yes,
you can't just
yes.
chuck on a suit, right?
I mean, ideally, no. Yeah, that you want it to fit properly across the shoulders. I think, like tailoring, classic tailoring is very clever. The way it can accentuate your shoulders and slim your middle. And
Now we've got a gift for you.
good. Very nice bag.
What do you think?
Lovely, William
That's
Morris.
not the gift.
Well,
but
in a way, though, isn't it the gift?
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
I always think that with those gift bags, because you know what I do? Have you written the label?
No.
Perfect.
Even
that makes
better.
it a better gift. It goes in the gift wrapping basket where we keep all of the bottle bags. So many bottle bags we've got. And gift bags, wrapping paper, tissue paper.
Well, that can go straight in your collection.
Oh, I'm
you wouldn't keep
thrilled.
the tissue paper, though?
Oh, yeah. If it's not too crunkled, I will.
Really?
I
Okay.
promise
All
not.
right. I'm looking forward to your reaction to this.
Okay. This is a bit, obviously. It's a bit of a feature.
What do you mean it's a bit?
Bit of a format point.
It is to be clear, we give gifts to everybody. But I before you look into this, I'm going to say this now. I think that these are the best gifts we've ever given to
Agreed.
any guest.
Really?
Yeah. In terms of theme, in terms of you, I think we've. Okay, I wish. I'll be honest with you. I wish you hadn't started with that one. That was more of the. That's more of the. That was. That was more of the joke item.
Mini plant pot hunks. Gosh, you do pride yourself on the strangest things. A set of 4 hunks designed to buff up those dainty pot plants.
Sorry, that was.
What a
that
lovely
was supposed
thought.
To, that
How
was.
kind.
That was supposed. That was supposed to be the last thing after you saw the other stuff. Sorry, that was like a joke one at the end.
Oh,
but you put them in your plant pots.
yeah, I gathered that from the box. Oh, look at them there. Oh, look, wonderful. Gosh, well, I can't wait to put those. They come with a little. They come with a little stick underneath,
Yeah, and
So-
you just stick them in.
so they can go in.
There's me,
There's the.
and then it encourages your plants to grow.
Oh yeah, it will.
Fuck! Why did you pull that out first? It's
It's lovely, please.
Yeah,
don't
yeah, you
feel-
like
no,
that?
I like any gift.
Okay,
I
well,
like.
I think that's the. I think
Sometimes-
that was the sort of the gag at the end.
Well, we all laughed.
Yeah, we did.
We all
did.
laughed.
Sort
So
of. I would say out of awkwardness, a little bit.
Don't be harsh on yourself.
Have a look at the rest and see what you think. Do you want me to put
I
that to one
can't move
side?
because I'm imprisoned by this
sorry.
phallic
You can
microphone.
move it. Please move.
It moves.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a bit that's. Hold up here. Oh, I love anything in a linen tote.
Yeah, you can have that. Re-gift that. Put that.
Yeah, I will
Yeah,
use
yeah.
that.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited about it. I can't say very.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
It's a
A sheath.
It's a personalised sheath. It's a trowel holster.
Oh. Oh, Romesh. And look what else. My very own trowel to put in it. Oh, that is lovely.
Well, it's
That is
a little
lovely.
pattern gardening set for you. What do you think?
That is beautiful. Beautiful. Very lovely. And here's my trowel here. I'll take it out.
Yeah, it's Oh, there you go.
There you go. Brute force. And then I just go like that.
Oh, actually, wow, there you
Oh,
go.
wow.
What do you think? Honestly,
pew, pew. Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah?
It's so thoughtful, and it
No-
clips on.
Yeah.
So I can sort of clip it on here.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Wait,
Yeah,
close
well,
it.
Just yeah.
Is that right? Am I doing it right? Or you can put it on a belt loop.
Yeah.
But I don't tend to wear belts. I find they divide the figure.
No,
It's the
you're
thing
right.
about
Yeah,
tailoring. You know, I get one of the things I get very annoyed about is when men wear belts with a waistcoat. Very annoyed.
Really?
Yeah, actually furious.
What's wrong with the belt with the waistcoat?
Well, it undermines the whole purpose of the suit
in what way?
because the waistcoat covers the top of the trousers.
Right.
So it creates this illusion of you don't quite know where the legs finish and the torso begins, which is to be desired.
I like there to be a bit of mystery around that though.
So that's what I mean. That's mystery. You put the belt in, cuts the figure in half.
Where do his legs finish?
Bulks. You know exactly where they finish because it's at the top of the belt.
Right.
So that's why it's bad.
Yeah. Okay.
So
you go braces with waistcoat.
I go braces. I go braces as often as I can.
Do you?
Yeah. But I put on
And
weight
where do your trousers finish?
here.
Just below the nipples.
I just find.
I like to feel like Humpty Dumpty.
For me, if I've eaten too much, I just undo the fly. No, I just find that it's one of those things but men dressing is such a thing that a lot of men, you can just tell they've been made to get dressed up by their. I'm talking about straight men.
Yes,
straight
I know.
men who don't like
Yeah,
dressing.
we know that. Yeah.
But you know, like, oh yeah, I've got to wear a suit, and they could just do like the bare minimum to dress up. Like they can't even be bothered to wear the suit properly.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I just wear it like that. No, I don't want braces because it's sort of like seen as so effeminate or something.
Yeah.
To them, so fussy, so unbearably fussy. Like potentially they've got a female partner who's so dressed up and has gone to such effort. They're like, oh, I suppose I've got to put a suit on, have I? Horrified. They have to put in any effort, and then they wear it wrong. Just well, that's fine. I wear a belt because I'm a man. I don't wear braces. It's not wearing a bra, trouser bra. Does sound a lot like Rob Beckett. Doesn't it? Yeah, it's not meant to be. He's actually very diligent with his tailoring. But the thing is, there we go. There is a chance, I think, if I wear this in public, people might assume I'm carrying a gun.
Well, I don't think it's to wear just all. It's not an everyday item. I think.
No, I think it
it's
is.
specifically for gardening.
So I just like the idea.
I mean, that's good if you sort of think you might just come across a flower bed randomly.
So walking along, and then on with the day. It's perfect.
No, it's good. It's
I've
good.
never had such
I didn't think you were going to wear it with a suit.
I've never had such a perfect and thoughtful gift.
Great. I'm so happy.
It couldn't have been a nicer way to start this.
Yeah. Actually, can I tell you something? We had Andy Murray on the podcast.
Gosh, you get them all, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, all the blokes.
All the white. Listen, we're getting all the white guys.
Get them all. God knows they love podcasting. What do white guys love? Podcasting.
What's that,
They
Mike? Sit down, chat. Yeah, I think I might.
Yeah, pass me my belt.
Prep. No, don't worry about that. I'll just shoot from the hip.
Got my holster.
Yeah, what's that? Some reading beforehand before talking with authority on the topic. No, I don't think so. Don't think I'll bother.
Oh no, nothing is so effeminate as expertise. Thank you.
I think I might just go with my gut on this one.
To be honest, I think I just want to talk endlessly about hacking my microbiome. There's a lot of chat about this.
Explain that there might be an element of doubt to what I'm saying. No, thank you.
Get some scissors.
Oh, we're going to get some.
Oh,
Oh,
I've
no,
done
he's
it.
done it. He's
I
done
think,
it.
well,
He's done
I've
it.
done it.
He
In
was
a way, will
so
it be?
opposed to the idea of you
I just
helping
hate
him.
feminine scissors.
Yeah.
There we go. Look.
You gonna be able to open it?
Yes, I'm a bloke.
Sorry.
Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? Lovely
there's a handle.
Lovely hand feel.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely hand feel.
Do you want to give it a little trim?
Maybe I just
Yeah,
trim
go
it.
for it.
I just trim it. What we call this, a cheese plant. You've looked after it beautifully, I have to say.
I mean, it's taking over. It does need a prune.
It does need a bit of a prune, really. I think. Oh, there. There we go. Let's just trim a bit of the leaf there. That's a lovely natural. I love the way that natural products have that rip in them. It's lovely.
That's good. That's what you get with proper tools, isn't
That
it?
is what. And then I just.
And
go,
you couldn't have. Yeah. That's different to just tearing it off. You can keep that as well, by the way.
Oh, I can.
That's going to look like that now forever.
Oh, but you'll always think of me.
Yeah.
Well, the
okay.
great thing about a plastic one is you can just feel like that. It's not like it needs the light.
Now, this leads us. It's a beautiful segue into your new podcast. Pottering.
Oh, thank you for knowing about my little podcast.
It's in an age of where new podcasts are being launched all the time,
Almost constantly.
and frequently they're just people sat in chairs with microphones chatting. You've gone for a very different vibe, a completely different idea.
Well, I did think it would be something a little different to be amongst the plants and flowers, and I did that. Real ones, not no disrespect, but different to your ones.
Yes.
But I thought being in the garden for me always makes me feel calm, and in a very noisy, stressful world, I thought, well, if I could bring my guests into the garden, I might be able to commute some of that peace, serenity to them and to the listenership at home. Maybe on their way to work, they could come and join me in the garden.
Do you believe in this thing of like soon after waking, you go and touch grass or whatever?
I do like the idea of it.
Yeah.
I think the reality is like, oh God, I'm late. I've got to get out of the house. I haven't got time to go and magnetically charge or whatever it is. But I do like the idea of it. I've got time
Yeah.
to have a cup of coffee in the garden, even in winter, is a lovely thing. I think it does just soothe the soul.
So when did you first kind of get into garden? How long have you been gardening?
Well, I'm a rank amateur, and I always say I'm an enthusiastic novice. And I think that's an important thing to be. And I've been into gardening since I moved into my house 5 years ago.
What's your greatest gardening triumph?
Great question.
Thanks.
We seem to do well with dahlias. And they used to be an old school, they were seen as a bit of an old lady plant.
Yeah.
But what I've realised is I basically live the life
You
of an
are an
85
old lady.
year old lady. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? An old lady
Yeah.
just grows some nice flowers. Maybe falls asleep in front of the television, does some nice cooking, slow life.
Yeah.
Writes some letters.
You've always had that vibe about you.
Yeah, I've always had old lady vibes.
Yeah.
And old lady core. I think that's what that.
Yeah, that would have been a great podcast.
Old lady.
Old Lady Core.
Old lady core.
Yeah.
Core. Not core.
No, Old Lady Core.
Core.
I mean, there is an account already.
I'm sure there is a bit of granny.
Do you so you book mainly comedians, right? Or have you? No, you don't. You say one of the things you don't mainly book comedians. So who do you book?
I book whoever I want to talk to.
Okay.
So it's not dictated by.
And they don't have to have an interest in gardening because you had Rob Beckett on who.
Yeah, he doesn't have any interest really.
No.
Though he likes to show off about his wisteria, if you'll imagine such a thing. But yeah, I was furious because I know that. Well, I am trying to grow a wisteria myself, and it's not as impressive as his. But that's part of the lesson. You go, no, this is my garden. I will make it how it will be what it is. It doesn't have to be the same as somebody else's. And something I just wanted to do. I just wanted to bring people into the garden and see how they responded.
Yeah. But immediately the vibe is different, isn't it?
It's a different vibe. I only have nice
it's
people
gentle.
on it. It's a very gentle vibe.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Congrats.
Oh, Romesh, thank you
Congrats.
for saying that.
Now, you've got your debut novel.
Romesh, you
Common
have read
Decency.
the brief. Thank you so much.
Third book.
How do you know so
but
much about my
first, well, I'm sort of going from my guide. Third book, first novel.
Correct.
Common Decency. Tell me all about it.
Bless you for knowing the name Common Decency. It is about suburbia. So I'm living in suburbia. I've been doing this gardening stuff. And I thought, actually, even in the most mundane places, suburbia, the most dramatic things can happen. Mm-hmm. It's not about murder, though. But it is about...
Unusual.
Which is unusual, because again, podcasts are about men.
You really are going for different angles on
I'm
all of this.
always a contrarian.
You're quite a unique guy.
I like to go against the grain. I'm a salmon swimming upstream all the time.
Yeah.
I've always been like that, though, contrary.
Yeah.
If people were like, if everyone said, oh, everyone's doing gardening, it's great, isn't it? I'm like, no, I hate it. So boring.
Do you have that thing where if everybody's talking about a television show, it immediately
Won't watch it.
Yeah. What is that?
Or
people are just, everybody's going, this is amazing, this is amazing. Going, well.
No, thank you.
So, suburbia.
I'm a contrarian.
What happens in this? If there's no murder.
There's no murder, but it is about the secrets that exist behind closed doors, behind net curtains, and the dramas that unfold in people's personal lives, the secrets they've held on to for years, and how that's created who they are and how that manifests in the world around them.
So do you think you'd do it again?
I would love to do it again, and I would love to do it more confidently now. I've done it. Like and relax and enjoy the process. I think I was very keen to make sure everything tied up properly on this one, and was very sort of.
And do you think it'll be suburbs again? Because you're a big suburb guy, aren't you?
Well, I do like the suburbs, and I think that idea of quite a relaxed, tranquil life where people have time for one another, and it's a bit quieter, and people don't want to make a big noise, and it's like the serenity is kind of protected. I think that's an important thing. I mean, you're the same. You live in the suburbs, and you've chosen
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I like the Facebook groups. I like all of that whole thing, and then when you go and walk your dog and you see the same people all the time and all that, I love all of that.
And you only know them through their dog name.
Yeah. I love all of that. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Yeah, that's sort of. I think for a long time, that's sort of been kind of rubbished a bit, and I think it's actually something that we should cherish a bit more.
I think people. I remember when I was younger. The idea of suburban life just seemed so naff to me.
Yeah, same.
And so I'd look at my parents' life, and it's really
same.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And I just think I cannot wait to be, I cannot wait to live my life completely differently to this. And then for a while, I was all about, being in the city, and I'm going out all the time and all that.
Yeah.
And then I would say, for me personally, I don't know how. Relatively early, I was like, this is not.
Well, I think for a long time I was like, I'm going to live in some cool place like Elephant and Castle. Which for some reason I thought would be very cool.
It's a cool name, actually.
It is a cool name.
In isolation, it's very cool.
For people outside of London who don't know Elephant and Castle, it might sound really lovely. And in many ways it is.
Yes.
But it would be very busy to live there. And actually, I realised, maybe like
I dabbled with the idea, Tom,
Yes.
of village life. Like going
Wow, that's interesting. What? Yeah, go on.
Because I just thought being like a really tiny, just a little thing where everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
And then somebody having a party was like that would be such a massive deal. Yeah, all of that. I did dabble with that idea.
Did you ever sort of explore it?
Well, I just like shops. I feel like it's too much that way,
Yeah. I think as well, though, if you live in the countryside, I always assumed you'd be quite isolated.
Yeah.
If you live a bit away. But actually, people keep an eye on you more.
Yeah.
You say hello to people more.
But Luther put me off slightly. Because, there'd be like a house in the, all of those sort of horror films. People tend to get sort of...
There's a lot of murdering here.
Yeah. And I always think to myself, how has that guy got there?
Yeah.
There's no infrastructure to get there, really.
He hasn't, just
I don't know how
the
Uber not going there.
No way.
So it feels like the least likely place. But all of the horror films would be like, it'd just be somebody looking out the window at a field.
Yeah, and then in the field, suddenly there's a man staring. Yeah, that sort of thing is creepy.
That
I
put
think
me off a bit.
You could scare yourself. But I think there's something quite soothing about it.
Yeah.
But again, like my parents always used to take us into the countryside for a day out, like go for a drive. On a Sunday afternoon, we just get in the car and go for a drive. It's so boring now.
Well, my dad used to say, do you want to have a countryside, like a drive into the country? Yeah. At night, he would do it.
Oh, that's...
He'd sometimes if we were...
Was he murdering someone?
I think so. I mean, there was often we drive out and there were some noises in the boot that weren't there on the way back. But he would do this thing where he'd I think if they were struggling to get us to sleep, he'd put us in the car and go, should we go for a drive? And then he would do this thing that he thought was hilarious. He'd go, oh my God, I'm running out of petrol, like on a really dark lane. What are we going to do? And then we'd be, oh God, Dad! Go to bed! When we get back,
That's nice.
Yeah, really
but
sweet.
I sometimes now look back on those times which my parents did, and I think, gosh, that was lovely. But I don't know if you...
But I think that tranquility there's something about it.
Oh, it's very...
because cities are... I love London so much. And there's something cool about having anything you want wherever,
Yeah.
But it does. I do think it changes what's going on up. Like you're just. It's an overwhelm, right?
Constantly
like you're constantly interacting with stuff.
Yeah.
There's constantly images being blasted into your, advertising,
danger,
all
every
of that.
time
Yeah,
you can't look anywhere. Yeah.
And then the idea of just going, I'm just going to sit. It's nice, right?
Yeah, it's really nice. But I don't know if ever you have this experience. I know we're a similar age, but I look back on myself in my 20s. And I really am angry with myself for being so rejecting of that.
I know.
And I think, oh gosh, my parents were just trying to do the right thing and be like, oh, let's do something nice. This is a nice place to be.
Yeah.
Isn't it nice that we brought you up in suburbia rather than somewhere really stressful and cool?
I know. We used to. I used to be head of sixth form, and we'd do a trip to Exeter every year. And then one of the things to do, we'd take the kids for a walk on the moors, and it was like. It was really cool. It was really nice, but they hated it.
Of course.
The reason for doing it was to get kids to appreciate the outdoors. But what you did was you hardwired them to fucking hate it for years and years and years. The exact opposite effect.
But
they just resent it.
Just resented it. Yeah, but I suppose that's kids. Kids will always probably be like that. But I also think there was a real snobbery in that time, like the early 2000s, towards anything that wasn't like London.
Yeah.
And not even just London. It was like Angel, or Islington, or these cool places. If you didn't live in Islington, you'd like, forget it. South of the river. Oh, I'd rather die. Oh, I only go to Soho House. Oh. And I really think a lot of that attitude is what led to the post office scandal. But I sort of do, do you know what I mean? There was that attitude like, oh, I bet he's like silly post mistress. She's got had her hand in the till, did she? Oh, yes. Oh, I'll have another margarita, please. Oh, are you going to Babington House? Oh, like, do you know what I mean? Oh, let's see you in Ibiza. Oh, God, I love Joe Wiley. Like, I mean, I'm conflating quite a lot of things unfairly here, and I'm not saying Joe Wiley is responsible for the post office scandal.
No, but she's not responsible.
She's not responsible, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
I think, but you know what I mean? There was that snobbery around kind of sort of suburban small town
this
living.
whole idea that if you're not living in a city and in the middle of it, then you're not really living. You're not plugged in.
Yes,
do you know what I mean?
Yes.
That was the thing.
And only recently did I realise like there was nothing over the wall.
Yeah.
There was nothing. You know what I mean? Like I was always convinced that like, well, when you move to London, but in London there'd be this thing and there'd be this. You'd just be hanging out with Elton John and Lulu and it's just like this kind of.
Those are the two. Those are the two for everybody.
People I wanted to
Elton John
hang
and
out
Lulu.
with.
Yeah.
But you realise like, well, Elton John and Lulu, they're still living life. They're still doing.
Yeah.
Like on some level, they're doing shopping, even if they have it delivered or whatever. At some point, they will be like, oh, what should we have for tea tonight? Let's just have a quiche.
Yeah, and that's nice.
I imagine. I don't know, but I don't suppose they're constantly living
constantly in the hub.
In the hub showbiz all the time.
Yeah.
I think we all, I suppose, assumed it would be like ab-fab all the time. But I think I failed to realise that wasn't real. It wasn't a documentary.
Yeah. Now, we've got a question from my mum.
Good.
Who I think might still think your name is Alan.
Well, is that because of my surname or... Is it because...
I assume it's because I can't think of any other reason it would be.
Well, unless she just assumed all gay men are the same.
They're called
Alan. Alan Carr.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know what this question is, full disclosure.
Okay.
So let's have a listen.
Hi, Tom. It's Shanthi. I love how smartly you dress. You always look fantastic.
Thank you.
I know you wear Crocs in the garden, but do you think they are ever acceptable to wear out and about? And what's your biggest fashion regret?
Cool, that's quite a nuanced question there.
I think Crocs, I do wear them in the garden because I keep them by the back door. I do have other sorts of slip-on shoes as well, though, I must confess.
What do you mean? Town
and country slip-ons.
Mm-hmm.
They're available in garden centres.
Mm-hmm.
And they're quite a spongy.
Yeah.
They look
awful when wet.
Awful when wet.
Mm.
They sort of look like you might be working in an operating theatre, or possibly you're doing a washing up shift at the local harvester. That's the sort of vibe they are. Do you know that sort of look?
Yeah.
But I keep them by the back door because they're just easy, and I make no apology about it.
If I was wearing Crocs now, what would you think?
I would never.
But I mean, do you think that's appropriate?
No, I don't think it's appropriate, but I would also worry about you walking around London with Crocs on because I think, well, it's lots of things on the floor. Dog shit, needles, glass.
Yeah.
Old.
In the city,
that thing I love about the city. Cool. The hubbub, showbiz hubbub. I would worry about you. And I'd also worry, like, what if you had to run for a tube or something and you tripped over?
No, it makes sense. I think the problem with Crocs... I've got Crocs. I've also got the Adidas kind of fake Croc. You know, the slides, the sort of crocky kind of.
Yeah.
The danger with those is I used to think they were completely unacceptable for any occasion, for anything. And then I put on a pair.
And
about 10 minutes in, you go, how can I wear any other shoe ever again?
Yeah, that's the thing.
The comfort level is so addictive. Right?
Are they between the toe? I can't wear a between the toe.
They're not
sandal.
between the toe. No.
I can't wear those ones.
No,
but any other kind of sandal.
Between the toes, horrific. No, they're just like a. And Crocs are so comfy.
They are comfortable.
In sports mode, you feel secure.
Yes, I've worn them on a trampoline.
Really?
Yeah.
God, that must have been a hell of a night.
Crocs on. Soho House.
Tom Allen and his trampoline Crocs at Soho.
It was crazy. Joe Wiley was there.
But would you go to the shops in Crocs?
No, no, not even the end of the road. I'd feel it.
Really?
I'd feel a bit.
So you
self-conscious.
in the home domain.
I think, for me, I think I do have standards to maintain. I don't want to let the side down. I think people have expectations of
How
me.
close is your local shop to your house?
5 minutes, 4 minutes.
So you'd walk there,
I'd walk there, yeah.
and what's the lowest level of smartness you would wear to go to that local shop? I'm just interested in what your bottom rung outfit might be.
Not a jogger. Probably
Not a jogger.
Not a jogger. Maybe my casual linen trousers with a drawstring.
You're winding me up.
No.
Okay.
My mum also doesn't like me wearing those. So
Why?
they're more of an indoors trousers. Oh, I'm not sure about those. Oh, they're those linen ones. Oh, haven't you got... No, I think you should wear some smart trousers. People like to
So
see-
linen trousers bottom half, top half?
I do sometimes wear a cashmere mix hoodie.
A hoodie? A hoodie?
I wouldn't put the hood up.
A hoodie? I'd
Isn't
love
that
to
so
see you in a
surprising?
hoodie.
Yeah, well, it's quite
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
But what is the hood for on there?
I don't on a cashmere hoodie.
Or any fabric, I don't mind.
I sometimes this is bad, but I sometimes if I'm nervous I put the hood up. I find it
Like a child would put a anorak.
like a blankie,
Oh.
like sort of
In what context? Where would you be?
just out and about.
Just out and about what? Because people recognise you?
No, it's not even that. I just sort of say if I'm. Can we talk about mental health for a minute?
Oh, God.
No, but in all seriousness, if I'm feeling a bit frazzled or overly busy or something, and I'm running about from
Overwhelmed.
thing to thing, overwhelmed, I'll probably put the hood up as a little bit of a comfort thing. I think.
Oh, that's cute.
I think that's a normal thing that I would do.
Yeah, I think that's nice. But it's not, obviously, it's fabric, so it's not keeping the rain off,
No,
is it?
no.
Is it something to do with boxing? Is that why they've got
It's an athletic
thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it doesn't serve any purpose, I just realised.
No.
But I have got a sort of uni pocket at the front, which makes
Yeah,
it
that's good, isn't it?
It's
Do you
good so
have
you can hold hands.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
nice. I like
it's
doing
nice
that.
to do
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't put anything in that pocket though, because it could so easily.
Yeah, I think it's useless.
Useless.
It's useless. It's an aesthetic thing. Now, one of the things I want to talk to you about is I don't know. I don't know if I'm putting a narrative on you that doesn't exist.
Project away.
But I remember when I first started doing stand up. You have always. I think your career has had like a. You had a very quick trajectory initially, and then you were doing very well, but probably not doing what you deserve to do, and then you had like it feels like you had a second wind. Is that a fair thing to say? Or not?
Yes, I think
Because
so.
because I remember people talking about everybody said about you. He's absolutely brilliant. He should be so much bigger than he is, and that wasn't a slight on how big you were, but it's just like you've always been excellent. But it almost felt like everybody discovered you sort of almost kind of later. Does that make sense? Like
Well, I did sort of have a sort of 12 years in the wilderness, I think.
Right, okay.
I describe it as when I didn't really know myself and I was sort of flailing around not knowing how to approach things.
Yeah.
So I won some newcomer competitions. I think it's your initial, but actually that was a blessing and a curse because then I think people had an expectation of me being at a certain level and I just wasn't. And I
Yeah.
didn't know myself and I didn't know what I was doing.
Do you really feel that?
Yeah, and again, I suppose it's one of those things when you look back on yourself, and I suppose I shouldn't be too harsh because that's just the way of life, isn't it? But I regret not being more. I wish I'd known myself better. I wish I'd sort of had more clarity on myself. I think it took me about 12, 13 years of just sort of like trying to work out what I was doing, trying to, then knuckle down and actually have some sort of, I don't know. I always worked hard, but I think I just kind of just got on with it without overthinking it. That was the best thing I did.
I sometimes think that we forget what we liked when we were watching stand. Because my journey into stand up was watching people that made me like really piss myself laughing.
Yeah, of course.
Then why would you try and do anything else?
Think like, well, that really serious person over there who seems to have done the sort of.
Did you have a moment where you suddenly went, "I've discovered who I am" on stage? Like,
what I discovered, I just got quite impatient with sounds very unkind now. But I got very impatient with audiences because in Edinburgh I would do it year after year, and I had some people who came back who were so lovely. But often I would walk out there in front of 12 people, and they'd be like, for an hour. And whatever I did, I'd be like, and then this happened, and then this happened, and I weren't laughing. And I just got really irritated. And so that's when I started going, are you here for a good time or not? Because I was like, well, because there are people who you realise go and see something like, well, I'm not going to laugh. Oh, it's supposed to be funny. I didn't laugh once.
Yeah.
Well, if you go in with that attitude, you are going to have a shit time. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
So I go in and go, welcome to the... And I started... in Edinburgh, I would give people biscuits in a sort of bribe. But in a way to go like, have a biscuit. How are you? Nice to see you. Come and... They'd sit... Because they'd sit at the back as well, get left to their own devices. So the front few rows would be empty.
Yeah.
I was like, no, sit at the front. Sit at the front. And actually, the more kind of school marmish I became, I realised
But that's you. That's
who I am.
That's like your clown, right?
Well, I think probably, yeah. I'm sort of an elderly dinner lady. Who's just horrible. I mean, and when I realised that and stopped apologising for it, and I was like, no, I don't like it when you do. No, I don't like it. Don't fold your arms, or don't do that, or don't. Yeah. And I thought, well, when I started being honest, that was the moment that I felt most at home.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about when I did Just for Laughs?
No.
Did the gala?
Yeah.
You've done it there.
No, I've not done it. Well, I got asked to do Just for Laughs, but they asked me to do this is the reason I've not done it. I was going to do it, and then it went bust. But
I think it was the year after I did it.
Yeah. But every time they invited me, it was to do the Browns show.
No.
Yeah, it was. It was like to do the
no.
Yeah, like the ethnic show. I don't know what it's called. Brown and Bad. Or something like that. Do you know what I mean? It had some name like that.
Oh, I was a terrible booking for it.
So go on, tell me, you did Just for Laughs.
Well, I did the British show.
Right,
so you could be
right.
from Britain, or from an somewhere near Britain that spoke English,
right?
Well, yeah, which, namely Ireland. But I don't think. Again, it's one of those things that I don't know if Ireland famously doesn't like me.
Yeah. I don't think we're just going to put you in there. Yeah.
Well, okay, fine. But I got booked to do the gala, and they're very specific about the gala, and you have to do a set that you've not performed anywhere else in the world, that you've done that you know works. You have to type out, send them a copy of, make sure you.
I didn't know you had to transcribe the whole set.
Yes, sir. Then you have to go there, perform it at a gig in a shopping centre where their vetters come along and watch along with the script to make sure you're doing exactly what you've said you'll do. I got to the gala. The only bit I could do that hadn't been like on YouTube or on a show that was a story I told about trying to buy a mattress. And very polite people of Montreal.
Yeah.
It was so strict. And they were like, you will come here, you will stand here, the red light will shine after 7 minutes. I was like, so I've got 7 minutes. Anyway, I walked out there, did my first joke. No one laughed at all. And then I was about to go in. I was like, I cannot do this story about buying a mattress. So if they're just going to stare at me and be like, wow, this is British guy. And then I just thought, I can't do this. And so I just stopped and I went, I can't do this in front of like 1,500 people. And they were all like, and I could feel like the vetters coming out of the side. And
just going, where?
This is not part of what he sent us. And then I just went, and I just started talking to someone in the front row. I said, look, I've come a long way. I don't know what you guys want. And I just went back into my school matron bit.
Yeah.
What's your name? Wait, right, what do you do? Great.
So this is like
within
abandon the script completely.
Abandon the script in front of 1,500 people, television cameras everywhere. And then they started flashing the red light to go, you've done your 7 minutes, get off. And I was like, you can show me that red light, I don't care. I've come a long way to do this. And just did this and then talked to them and then just was in the moment with them.
And
they relaxed and then I relaxed. And then I did my bit about mattresses, which they kind of liked.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a good lesson that I thought, well, even in a stressful circumstance, I should stick to being myself.
Well, because like when you do Extra Slice.
Oh, yes.
You have found, and by the way, I think you're I mean, you know that I think this. I think you're excellent on everything you do. When I first watched you on Extra Slice, you are so good in that role that I can't imagine anybody else doing it. It's so, you've made that your own. And what's really good, and I think that, and this is what, this is kind of where the question's going, is you are sometimes so cutting to the people that come on, right? To the people that have brought their cakes in, but they never ever. I mean, they might do, and they might edit it out. But you walk that line of kind of really taking somebody apart, but also it's affectionate. It's so good. Well, is that? I mean, what you're talking about there with like being school marmish, that kind of is what you're doing on Extra Slice, right?
I suppose so. Well, I suppose I just sort of thought, well, what's the world of Bake Off is so nice and like living in a tent and doing a nice baking competition, and so it's quite fun to contrast that with being like, what's this? What have you brought? What is it? Well, that's interesting. And then and I think, well, I hope that they always see that I'm doing it in a way that's silly.
But that's quite. Did you tell them that you were going to do that? Because there is a version of that role that goes without comment, really. You could go, what have you brought, and make a couple of light jokes or whatever.
Yes, yeah,
and it would be fine, and they'd still be happy with you. But there's clips from that of you doing that have gone like viral, and you've made, what I mean is you've accelerated it beyond what it could have been. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty amazing.
Oh, well, that's very generous of you to say. Thank you.
It's the only time I'll say it publicly.
Well, I'm glad we're recording it so beautifully with this audio. But I just sort of, I do it as well because I do like the people. And I do like the fact they bring something along. I think there's something quite charming, very, very endearing about them, enthusiastically bringing a cake along, sometimes on the train for hours. They've sat with it on their lap and brought it on the tube, and they don't live in London, so they don't know how crowded the tube is, and you don't always get to see it, and you have to just hold this Tupperware. And I think there's something quite fun about, well, I do really love meeting them because I think there's something very sweet about them. But of course, I could be quite like, oh, how wonderful. Oh, aren't you lovely?
Yeah.
But I think there's I don't know if it's completely, or if it's completely unique to Britain, but there's something about in Britain we show that we care about people by being horrible to them.
Yeah,
like you show that you can have that sort of banter.
Yeah, my mum's so British like that.
She's
one of the most British people I've met.
Well, she often calls me by a different name, for example, so I know she loves me. But she is. But I think that's something that we do. Yeah, you do it very well as well. You're always kind of having you have a very deadpan.
Yes.
Interaction with people.
Yeah, you hope people realise you don't hate them.
You don't hate them.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Ideally. Now, we're going to play a little game with you now.
Oh, good.
That we play with everybody. How posh are you, Tom, before we get into this game? I know you've talked about this a bit, but like...
Not as posh as I seem. Could you feed me these grapes? These grapes don't seem to come with a feeder. No, I'm not as posh as I seem. My parents from South London.
Yeah,
and I went to a comprehensive school in Bromley.
Yeah, with Rob Beckett.
Yeah, he's a few years younger than me.
Yeah,
and so, but I always had this posh voice from being a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you watch something that made you want to sound posh?
I don't know. Sorry, for the audio listeners.
Yeah.
Do you do this as audio as well?
Yes, yeah. It's not. Yeah, we do the visuals and the audio.
Yeah, we do the same. Yeah. Sure, I get it. I know the words. It's a visualized.
Visualized auditory experience. And one of the things that everybody knows about podcasts is when people eat on them, you don't ever get any complaints.
No, people love that.
They love it.
They love it. They can't get enough of it. I can't wait to eat this strawberry.
We did an episode where we ate some Marmite.
Oh, yeah.
And I might as well have said, I endorse child slavery.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
the responses
it was, why don't they have some fucking consideration for the people that are listening to this? Yeah.
So I'm not. So my family are all quite normal London, I suppose.
Yeah.
They tell me off for saying that they're called blimey, but they're not. They aren't far off being called blimey.
Yeah. So you don't know. It wasn't a deliberate thing. You don't remember as a kid going, do you know what? I'm going to lose how I talk.
No, not consciously. I don't know if it's a gay thing. Maybe it's I lay everything at the feet of being gay.
Yeah.
Why were you late Why'd your hair fall out? 'Cause I'm gay. Yeah, that sort of, I get to use it a lot as an excuse, but I don't know if it's a gay thing or being different, or I did always like Kenneth Williams growing up, so I suppose that, and he had very London parents who did not understand why they had a plummy voiced kid, but I think it happens a lot. There's a few of us I think that I get messages from people all the time who say that they're the same, or they have someone in their family.
It's not as unusual as people might think.
I mean, yeah, people compare me to Stewie Griffin. I'm not quite as malevolent.
So this game's called Misquoted.
Who's she?
We've got 5 quotes.
Can I just draw
yeah,
very
please
Tess
do.
of the D'Urbervilles. Did you do that book at school?
No.
Oh, now this is a podcast to discuss Thomas Hardy. I've always thought that the Romesh Ranganathan show, the visualized podcast with the phallic mics, they are going to love discussions of late Victorian.
So this is very Tess of the D'Urbervilles, is it?
Well, no, there's a bit where Tess ventures into the local manor house and the lord of the manor. It's a sort of pseudo-sexual scene where he eats a strawberry in front of her, and I think she eats it as well. Anyway, long story short, she ends up pregnant, and it's a sad story. What can you say? That's Thomas Hardy for you.
That's Thomas.
Woman much missed. How you call to me? Call to me. Did you do it?
No.
Did you do Tracks as part of your GCSE English?
No, we did Of Mice and Men.
Oh no, Tracks was the collection of poetry.
No, didn't do that. No.
Oh, you did Of Mice and Men?
Yeah.
We did Pride and Prejudice, and therein explains a lot.
Yes. My English teacher, I do think, was slightly prejudiced. Okay, so let's play Misquoted. So we've got 5 quotes.
Yes, you're just checking on my drips.
It's Misquoted.
Sorry, you wanted to do your little quote game.
5 quotes. Some of them you said, some of them you didn't. Your first quote. Did you say this or did you not? I was always very snooty and snobby, which is strange in a 4-year-old.
I think it was in my first book.
Well, okay. You did. Do you think you said it?
Yeah, it sounds like that sort of thing.
You did say it. It wasn't in your. It might have been in your first book, but you said it to Attitude magazine in 2020.
When I was promoting my first book.
Oh, there you go. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you got less or more snobby, do you think?
Oh, more, but not about snobby things. Do you know what I mean? I'll be kind of, what's a good example? I like to. I'm trying to think of in what ways I'm snob. I'm not snobby, no.
No.
I just like to cherish nice things.
Yeah. You're not judgmental with it, are you?
No,
You like
I don't
nice-
think so. I hope not.
No.
I like the idea of afternoon tea, but I don't like it because of how we can all trip each other up with getting it wrong. I just like the idea
Afternoon
that
tea is good, isn't it?
I say that actually. I think.
Yeah, of course.
Afternoon tea?
Yeah.
Afternoon tea?
I've actually never had
What?
an afternoon tea.
Oh right.
Like I've never been to.
Oh.
I'm sure there'll be members of our audience who are the same.
Yeah, this crowd.
It might be helpful
yeah.
to, for their benefit, not mine. Obviously, I know what it is, but
You want us to explain on afternoon tea?
that'd be great. Yeah,
As I understand it, was
Fucking,
their
that
benefit,
is
you're
real
saying.
podcast producing, isn't it?
for the audience
Yeah.
benefit.
Yeah, for your macho audience, the last thing they were like, "Oh yeah, we got given a voucher for afternoon tea. I said to my wife, take your sister. I don't want to go."
I'll tell you what we wouldn't have to explain on this podcast, a line. Am I right? So afternoon tea.
And I've been playing with my nose, but that's only because I trimmed my beard today and a bit is tickling. You don't think I came in here on doing cocaine, I hope?
No, I didn't think that, but now I do. It was such an elaborate explanation.
And of course I was...
Yeah, and obviously I was doing this and being really hyper because I was trimming my nose hairs.
It wasn't my nose hairs, it was my facial.
Oh, your facial hair, right, okay.
Yeah, but...
Do you clip or scissor?
On the face?
Yeah.
Clip.
Okay.
I use... Well, no, I just use clip.
okay.
I realise how pronounced your moustache is these days.
I'm doing this play.
Of course.
So I have to have this for this. What do you think, honestly?
Well, I thought it really suits you.
Okay, my children are calling me Apu. They keep asking me when I'm going to open the Quickie Mart. So that's what I'm dealing with.
But I was going to say, and also you've had your hair done.
Yeah, this is also play.
Oh, right. Is it gelled?
It's actually a hair cream.
Miss
like
those
it?
days. Miss those days.
You used to slick it back, right?
Yeah, when I used to be like Noel Coward. I
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
think I was like Noel Coward.
Yeah.
slicking
What
it
did
back.
you use for that? Actual
Brill
brill cream. Yeah, nice.
Brill cream. It's actually disgusting though. It goes every. It's.
I used to use. Did you ever come across black and white hair wax? Anybody?
I think I have seen.
Yeah,
it,
the guy. I remember like going to her hairdressers and barbers, and the guy said,
Please,
use,
come on with this crap.
fucking-
Hairdressers, salon.
He's a fucking legend. Go to a hairdresser. I don't think so. I was at a barber's. He's using shears, rusty.
Most people there not even like needed a haircut, just there to talk.
He said, to her, "I don't have a spray. Just spat into my hair." But he goes to me, I use black and white. It'll ultimate control. He goes, but you will have to wash it out with fairy liquid because normal shampoo won't get it out. And he was right. It would. If
Who was your hairdresser? Nanette Newman.
So there you go. Okay, here's your second quote. You're 1 for 1 currently.
Okay.
I first went to the Chelsea Flower Show in 2021, and since then I've discovered the dark side of horticulture.
I think the first bit I said, the second bit I don't think
That's
I said.
absolutely correct.
Yeah.
You did say the first bit. You said it to the Westland Garden, Spring Summer 2025.
That newspaper,
Yes.
before me, Imelda Staunton had been on the front cover.
Really?
And then it was me. And hundreds of thousands of copies they make. It's a great thing to do. You should do it.
Okay, I'll think
You're
about
looking
it.
for some promo.
I haven't got a quote of that standard though. The actual quote was, I first went to the Chelsea Flower Show in 2021, and since then the gardening world has been so welcoming, so happy.
Yeah, you have to be upbeat, don't you, in these interviews? No, they have been very welcoming.
Okay, well done. You're 2 for 2.
Okay.
Chelsea Flower Show.
Yeah.
For a non-gardener like me, is it worth a visit? I've never been.
It's fabulous. But I would say also the other RHS gardens and their garden shows that they do around the country are equally
Well
lovely.
worth going to any of them.
Yeah, well worth going to. And I think it's just nice because they, a bit like I say about gardening, it's just an excuse to stop and slow down.
Okay. Here's your next one. You're 2 for 2. You can't be afraid. You just have to be vulnerable and show yourself as you really are. Though I always keep my clothes on.
I think that's something I'd probably say. Tried to say something profound and then thought I should put a
little punchline in it.
punchline at the end. Don't
It's
like to be
horrible,
too-
that, isn't it? That, As a comedian, you sort of go, profound. I'm going to undercut it.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to be boring.
No, absolutely.
Then maybe I
On the Mic 2014.
I beg your pardon.
On the Mic. What is that?
What was that?
Something you did in 2014.
Okay.
Great.
It sounds like it's a podcast, but
Does
it wouldn't
sound
have been, would it?
It's an interview you did
Oh.
on the mic.co.uk.
In 2010, Attitude Magazine called Tom Allen a gay role model.
Oh, yeah.
It must be the name of the feature.
Oh, maybe.
Tom Allen's on the mic.
Oh.
Probably a lapel, knowing how fussy you are. Okay.
I don't like those face ones. I never have success with
Have
those.
you ever tried? Because Susie Ruffles using
Yeah,
that, isn't
Susie's
she?
using one at
and
the
she
moment.
apparently she loves it.
She says she loves it. She's got a joke about it.
It allows you to be
Yeah, you can be
a bit more this.
Which I've
I've always wanted to.
have you
That's
started
one of the
with
things
your
that's held me
deadpan?
back. What's the deal with that?
Yeah, it would really suit you, I think.
Yeah,
I just like
thanks.
they always crackle whenever I'm just always too conscious about them.
Yeah, I feel like anything. Whenever they offer a radio mic, I get nervous.
Yes.
Anything that involves an extra layer of complication. No, thank you.
I panic about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You're doing very well at this.
Thanks.
Here's your next
It's
one.
basically a quiz about me.
Yeah, that's true. But not many people do as well as you have.
Oh, really? Gosh, I should have listened to some other episodes.
I was quite a peculiar teenager. I was obsessed with UK garage and hanging out with the Mandem.
Think.
It's a tough one, this
Let me
one.
think about that. The UK garage scene was very big where I grew up, though, in Bromley.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Bromley, Eltham.
Yeah, Bromley's a garage hub.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Is that?
Ladies, looking nice inside. I can imagine you doing that. For the Mandem. For the Geldem.
It was always, and I always said about
Pull up.
like you'd be in the back of the car and you pull up to a roundabout and there'd be like a fluorescent sign about a garage rave happening that weekend, and you'd have to phone someone's mobile.
Yeah. I used to love that.
Did you ever go to anything like that?
No.
Or,
I did go to a couple of those, yeah.
oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, they were always like it was really. I mean, I did enjoy the music, but also I was quite nervous. So I'd go in there going, it feels like there's too many people in here for a venue of this size. I don't know what the health and safety is on an illegal rave.
Yeah, where would they be? In a sort of warehouse or
Yeah,
something?
often a warehouse, yeah.
Oh, and I often found, like, whilst I'd be tuning the radio between Radio 2 and Radio 3, and sometimes Radio 4 for a book at bedtime, or the shipping forecast sailing by. Between those, the frequencies would sometimes be interrupted by pirate radio stations, which would always sounded like they were in like someone's.
Make sure you get in touch 0771 683 if you want to pull up on that one. A lot of people feeling that tune. Shout out to Bez. Nice one, man. Rolling past in this Astra. Okay. The actual quote
It was lovely, was it? The FM, FM dial.
I actually had a show on a pirate radio station.
Did you really?
Yeah. It was like Ranga's Hip Hop Hour. We operated out of
great.
Surbiton, above.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I did it for about a year.
Never got caught?
Never got caught, We did it, actually, we stayed, I think that famously, if you want a pirate radio station, you have to move around.
Oh,
we
yes,
couldn't
famously.
be bothered, so we just stayed above the Blue India in Surbiton for about 12 months. Had about 8 listeners. Okay, here's the actual quote.
I think I said the first bit, but I didn't say the last bit.
Yes, I was quite a peculiar teenager, obsessed with Victorian and Edwardian people, and thought of myself as more suited to that era.
Yes.
Mandem. Guardian 2023.
What? Oh, not that long ago. What does Mandem mean?
Just like people.
Just people?
Yeah. The people. The Mandem.
The Mandem.
Yeah.
I always think you should
I think you should try and fold it into your vernacular.
I would like to fold it into my vernacular.
And not make any reference to it.
Well, the thing is...
Like, try it in a sentence now.
Oh, gosh. That's
Like something like, I don't know, I'm going to the Chelsea Flower Show with the Mandem.
Gosh, I went to the Saturday of Chelsea Flower Show. There were so many Mandem.
It's good. I think it
fun,
works.
It is
I
fun,
think it
isn't
works.
it?
Yeah.
Gosh,
Okay.
oh, you should have seen the queue for the... You should have seen the queue to look at the RHS shop. Oh, the Mandem, absolutely love it.
It's great. It works.
It does work, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think you might be my favourite person I've ever heard say it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
Really good. Thank you.
I'm trying to think now of another thing I could say it about. the Mandem. Radio 4. It'd be a nice show on Radio 4, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the Mandem.
Yeah.
The shipping Mandem.
The shipping Mandem. The Mandem forecast.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Okay, here's your final one. I've tried to fit in with heterosexual society. Like once, I went to a football match, but someone called me mate, and I thought, no thanks.
I did say that, because that did happen.
That happened?
And sometimes the thing with football is it's all very chummy, isn't it? You have to get along with it. You can't dip your toes in the water.
No.
If somebody who didn't go to, I don't know, musicals very often, went along to a musical, they would have a good time. They would be welcomed in the audience. But if someone who doesn't go to football very often goes to football, it can be quite uphill.
Yeah, I would say there are gatekeepers. And if you're having a conversation about musicals,
Thomas Hardy.
Yeah, or Thomas Hardy. If you don't know a lot about it, people are excited to tell you.
Yes, exactly.
And recommend.
Oh.
What you might want to go and see and what you might want to read. If you go to the football and you are not, couldn't name the first 11, you're in trouble, really, aren't you?
You really are in trouble. The first 11 Mandem.
Yeah.
I'm going too far. I'm using it too much.
But I think you're absolutely right. But are you slightly into football now?
Well, I quite like it, yes. I've been to some matches and people have been inclusive and kind to me. Although my friend Mark, it was a few years ago, asked me to go along with him to cover football matches for Sky Sports.
Yes, I remember this.
Well, I didn't know how many Mandem watch Soccer Saturday.
Yeah.
I think I just thought it was
it's a lot.
It's millions.
Yeah.
Like 7 million people have it on.
Something like that. And also very chilled.
As I found out. Because I just thought this will be fun.
Yeah.
Like you and Rob doing Rob and Romesh versus.
Yeah.
You might go and do a role in a theatre show.
Yeah.
And that's very entertaining and very endearing, very amusing. People love to watch that. Me, doing it the other way round, stepping into the football world, just having a go at commentating, for example, describing when somebody fell over and everybody booed, and I said how unkind I thought that was. Because he might have hurt himself.
What was it? What was the
people? As I say, I didn't think many people watched it. I opened my phone and looked, and I was like, oh, because it was the days when I would check social media a bit more.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you know, have you ever, when it like break, like can't keep up with the numbers. And it was a lot of very kind words, and people had enjoyed the sort of irony of me being there.
The light, skewering. Mickey taking, the skewering, the light skewering, yeah.
But so many people were like, like, well, I thought they're trying to get gays into football. Why are they trying to get this one? Why are they getting someone who knows something about football to do it? Oh, this put me off gays, to be honest. I keep going about being gay all the time. I didn't even mention being gay. It wasn't time.
Yeah. It's horrible, isn't it?
It was extraordinary. It was a very interesting experience. But seeing how many people love football in such a sort of simplistic way, they can't. The irony was lost.
No, I do love football, but I do think there is something about, you know, heterosexual men in particular who use it as like as a proxy for sort of, you know, emotion. You know, like you can get angry about this. You can make friends through this. You know, you can talk passionately about this, and it feels like it's something that you can be really enthusiastic about without being called a fanny. You know.
Absolutely.
I do think that's part. I do think that's part of it.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The same thing like with belts and a waistcoat. It's the same people. I don't know. I'm generalising, but I do feel like it is that. It's like, yeah, I can care about this one thing.
Yeah. And I can cry about this, and it's fine.
Oh, I'm getting tearful and can't bear the success of a neighbouring team.
Yeah.
Well, can't bear it, can they?
Yeah. No.
What is it? I mean, what's the difference? I mean, you don't. No one at Arsenal works in Woolwich Arsenal. They're not. Do you know what I mean? Isn't that how they were all set up? Those teams.
Yeah.
They were like different workforces.
Yeah.
That obviously hated each other for some reason.
Yeah.
But it's not like that, is it? It's just a bit of fun.
No, it's all. I mean, it's all fake.
It's all fake. Yeah. It's all a bit of fun.
Yeah, you're holding on to a legacy of some hatred gone by, and I do think we should hold on to that.
What is that Sam Fender lyric? Hate begs to linger, something like that.
Yeah.
17 going under. I love that song.
I don't really know. I'm not really across Sam Fender.
Well, I just listened to him recently.
Okay.
Got me into him.
Yeah.
He'll go far.
Final question for you. What do you think of these microphones?
I think they're okay. I think if they pick up the sound, then then they're doing their job. And that's all any of us can ask.
That is all any of us can ask.
But to be honest, they're a little bit in the fucking way.
Give it up for Tom Allen, everybody!
Oh, what a lovely time.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Romesh Ranganathan Show. I've been told that some of you are watching this, enjoying it, wallowing in it, but you still haven't subscribed. That's mad behaviour. You're going to miss episodes. Very silly. So follow and subscribe to the Romesh Ranganathan Show on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. We drop new episodes every Monday and Thursday. On Monday, I'm here with amazing guests talking about their career, what they're up to, having a laugh with them. And then on Thursdays, I'm joined by my mum, widely regarded as the audience's favourite Ranganathan. And we answer your questions, your stories, and your family dilemmas. So I'll see you on Thursday when I'm back here with my mum, Shanthi. Send your questions and stories to podcast@rangabee.com. Voice note or text on 07731 623 355. We genuinely love hearing from you, and there's a good chance you'll hear yourself on the show. See you next time.
Oh, shut up, Romesh.